What's going on, guys? It's me, Shugishu. We are back with another Musume video. And in this video, we will be going over the new Vivlos banner that was released last night. And pretty much just going over her skills, her stats, and all that. Maybe it's some thoughts about how I think she's gonna do. Pretty much it's gonna be a simple video today. Gonna go over Vivlos and then just go over the comments. Nothing much to really do here, but on Monday we will be training Mihono Bourbon. As you can see, I'm trying to train her right now just to see what setup I would prefer. Right now, I'll keep it a secret. You guys could probably guess what it is anyway. So anyways, let's just start and go over the Vivlos overview. I like how in her unique, it pretty much just shows her that she's in Dubai, along with like the city and her being on a camel. So it's probably to show about her time in Dubai, which is pretty cool if y'all didn't know, or didn't know why she was with a camel or in the desert. I just thought that'd be a cool thing to know. But let's see here. So Vivlos, let me just make sure. At level 1, we do have her at 98 speed, 84 stamina, 101 power, 81 guts, and 86 wise. At level 5, 5-star, we have her at 120 speed, 102 stamina, 123 power, 99 guts, and 106 wise. For her aptitude, she is a turf runner. Now you can run her at short distance. You just have to really give her inheritance. Sorry, it's a sec. All right. You just have to give her an inheritance, short distance inheritance, and then primarily a mile medium distance runner, and then she is a betweener, and then her growth rate being 10% on speed, power, and wise, which I do like. I do like that. But am I gonna pull? Honestly, I'm not. I will keep saving. But going over her skills, we do have the unique skill, Deluxe Fountain. If you enter the final straight in the middle of the pack, then when there's 300 meters remaining in the race, your speed will increase. It will increase greatly if you didn't panic during the race. Not bad. If you enter the final straight in the middle pack, there's 300 meters remaining in the race, your speed will increase. It will increase greatly if you didn't panic during the race. It's not too bad. It is more... Obviously, you should be in the middle of the pack as a betweener. But with 300 meters left in the race, she better be zooming towards the end. Is all I can say. For her innate skills, we do have downhill adept. Slightly increases speed on downhills. Then we have Fearless Hearts. For betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack during the second half of the race, your speed and acceleration will slightly increase. Then we have Slight Detour. When blocked during the last spurt, becomes slightly better at navigating through it. Going over her awakening skills, we have Sharp Gaze. For betweeners, slightly flusters other girls in the final leg. Level 3, we have the Supreme Downhiller. Increases speed on the downhills. Self-assured for mile medium distance. If your base speed and power are both at least 1,000, they will increase by additional 20 points. And at level 5, we have Daredevil. For betweeners, if you're in the middle of the pack during the second half of the race, your speed and acceleration will increase. And then onto the evolve skills, or the evolution skills, however y'all want to call it. From Supreme Downhiller to Heavenly Little Sister. For mile medium distance, at a random point on a random downhill, your speed and acceleration will increase. Condition 1 being win any G1 race 3 times or get at least 3 speed type skills. Condition 2, Get at least 2 skills for mild aptitude, or get at least 2 skills for medium aptitude. All very easy to get. And then from here, we got Daredevil. Into High Society Mindset. It's for betweeners at a random point in the second half of the race. If you're around the middle of the pack, your speed will increase and your acceleration will increase slightly. Only slightly, huh? Condition 1, go on an outing with your character, or go on a date with any friend or group support. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that condition at all. And then condition 2, have at least 800 power or 800 wisdom, which should be easy, especially with the growth rate. And then skills from events. Doesn't show as always. One of them being Overflowing Passion. Is that one of them? No. For betweeners, if you're not in the front during the second half of the opening leg, your speed will slightly increase. And then between the lines for betweeners, during the first half of the final leg, if you're not in the front, your acceleration will slightly increase. And that is pretty much it for Vivlos. Let me take a look at this Hoko Taromai card real quick. It is a stamina card. Unique effect being gain increased training. Let me at least put the card out here for you guys to see. Pretty sure you guys know the card already, but gain increased training of 15 when participating in a friendship rainbow training. Okay, not too bad. Although this is Hoko Taromai, so we're looking at more of a dirt support card. You guys can see here, all of these skills are dirt skills. One of them being a dirt stamina recovery skill, the rest being speed and acceleration, and also, I guess, a positioning skill, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, if you guys want a fully focused dirt stamina, fully focused on dirt stamina card, there you go. That's all I can really say about this Hoko Taromai card. And me having dirt being one of the weaker types of races for me, I probably be okay with getting it if I cared about dirt races in a way. But I think we'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. But I honestly, having dirt focus cards might not be a bad idea if you really want to work on dirt units. Other than that, Vivlos, would I have pulled for Vivlos? Honestly, probably not. But maybe I wouldn't mind having Vivlos just to have the three sisters together. So that's pretty much it. Or to also, you know, update my my Mile team, if anything, because medium distance is overloaded. So I'm not gonna keep using whoever dominates in a medium, at least for me. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it for the Vivlos overview. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are pulling for Vivlos. Obviously, I have a feeling that maybe the usual commenters would have pulled. Especially those who preferred the sisters over Cheval. So we'll see what happens when I start going over the comments. Let me just pull it up right now. The Agnes Tachyon event is here, as you guys can see. Right over here. So y'all can increase the factors if need be. I need to check which one of my Umas would be worth doing it for, so I'll probably leave it there for a bit. Other than that, first comments. Only got a few comments, so we won't be here for a long time unless I take a long time responding to certain things here. But first two comments will be from Nova. Just one Uma run daily is longer than all other gotchas. Pretty much, because daily shouldn't take too long regardless. Whereas a daily training run would at least take, I'm gonna just say 30 minutes. For the ones, it's like between 5 minutes reverse. I guess depends what you do in reverse, because it is pretty easy to do the dailies in reverse. Pretty much just do the cycle tubes. That gives it like 2 free tries a day. And then pretty much just use up your stamina there. You should be fine. Speaking about reverse, I did finish the main story of the event. I just need to do I think chapter 16, which was the boss fight in Arduous, the hardest difficulty, and I should be good with the main story. Pretty sure they're gonna add a harder difficulty later on, so we'll work on that later. Did I pull? No, I didn't. Because I don't know, I feel like I'll just save for now and see how I feel later on and just work on the units I have. Honestly, it's not even that many units besides 5 stars, I guess. But let's see. 10 minutes for Nikki. Okay. Training run can take 20 to 30 minutes depending on how try hard you want to be. Umo just built different, you know? Well, being a more different game than all these other ones. I agree. Reverse is 5 minutes most days until a new patch drops, and it becomes like 4 hours of story reading and finishing the stages in hard mode. Also, I got Black Dwarf in 50 pulls, which is still good because I have not yet failed the 50-50 in this game. Now I can skip Shamane and save for the next month or so until patch 1.4, which will be fire. Honestly, I don't know these characters. I'm assuming Black Dwarf is the current one in the banner right now, even though her name appears differently, so I'm gonna assume that is her. You can correct me if I'm wrong, honestly. I don't know who Shamane is. I don't know who I should be pulling. Honestly, all I know is that in reverse, my luck has been total crap. So, what's keeping me in reverse? I don't know. I'm just playing it. That should be a good sign that I'm still playing it, regardless. But I probably have close to 3,000 unilogs, I think. Or, no, not unilogs. The points. Is that what they're called? Shoot, I don't know. Whatever those points is that you convert into I guess was it the primo, or no, the fates of Genshin, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. Unilogs, or yeah. But let's see. Also, I got Black Dwarf in 50 pulls. Congrats. Oh, I think I read all this already, so might have to see what distance Vivlos is and make that determination from there. Ooh. Yeah, judging by the time this was posted, it was before Vivlos' information. And make that determination there. She is short distance and I have more inclination to pull. I mean, technically, you can use it for short distance. Technically, and you got like a whole month to work on it. If she is another medium distance, which she is, then I might pass. I have way too many medium Umas. I do need them short and dirt Umas so they are welcome. Maybe 90k is safe, or maybe 120k? I don't know. I feel like if you save as far as 120k, you're practically... I feel like you're practically depriving yourself from pulling characters. And I feel like that's too safe, honestly. You're probably looking at saving for like half a year or more just to get to 120k, I think. Not even, well, depending on how active you are in the game, it could take you like half a year, I guess. But I don't know, I feel like you save up that high, no matter how safe it sounds, I feel like it's too safe, and you're not really... You're playing, especially if you just started, to save that much would suck. If you have been playing for a while and you have characters and cards, so I guess in your situation, no, I think you'll be okay if you go all the way to 120. But for me, I don't think saving that high is worth it. Because then it's like you already don't pull enough. Just judging the way you already don't pull enough. You already already being selective on the characters you use it to pull for. If you're gonna save up to 120, I think that's just overdoing it. Personal opinion. Personal opinion. As for these gachas I'm playing, I'm usually slapping one Benjamin for them and see if this gacha sticks for me or not. I will say that some gachas are more free-to-play friendly, so far here's my ranking in terms of free-to-playness. I don't know about spending a Benjamin before deciding to play the game. 100 is a lot. Spend on a game to make it as a decision maker for whether it's gonna stick around or not, because you can do a lot with 100. That's not I guess gacha game related. You can do a lot with 100. But you know what? If that's your way of deciding, hey, to each their own. For me, it's pretty much, I don't know, there's something about reverse that's keeping me, and I haven't spent a dime on it. So it just has to be something about the game that gives me a reason to stay. Maybe I'm giving reverse a chance, you know, to turn around the luck. Something like that. They have been pretty generous, I guess. I don't know. Maybe this just feels different to me since the banners haven't been kind to me since basically the beginning. It took me pretty much everything that I farmed up for Melania. And since then, I haven't really gotten anyone since then. So you could probably tell I'm a little salty about it, but it is what it is. I'm still playing. That's all that really matters. But let's go over this list. Girls Frontline. Literally no need to pull anything as you can get all dolls for free. Eversoul. Pity of 30 for standard pulls is pretty nice. 3. Reverse 19.99. Events are generous with login rewards. If you think about it, the login rewards, well, I don't actually, you don't know. You wouldn't know because you don't play Star Rail. Star Rail actually did the whole, I'll give a whole 10 pull within 7 days of login before when a new update patch comes out. They have been doing that since the beginning, which why a lot of people were, you know, like, why is Genshin not doing this and all that? Simply because it's Genshin. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, Reverse has been doing that, as well as Snowbreak Containment Zone has been doing that as well. And what I hate what I hate is Reverse, Snowbreak, and Honkai Impact all updated their patches, I guess, basically at the same time, because they all have new events. I'm pretty sure that all 3 of those games ended at the same time for me, and just had a maintenance at a slightly different time. That's all it felt like to me. Because yesterday when I logged in, Reverse, there was the event, so I did the main story and all that to basically use up my stamina. Logged into Honkai Impact, saw that the new patch was up there, did whatever was available for the event, and also was able to pull the new character that I wanted, the new Fuhua. And then when I logged in Snowbreak Containment Zone, saw that the thing was different. The launcher was different, as in the background and all that. And I was like, a new character, new event. Yikes. But I did finish the main story for the event on that as well. What I do like about these 3 games in specific is, or at least games like that does it like this, is the event is there for a long time, but within the event there are multiple things that unlocks over time. So it's not like they're shoving every single event to your faces. They're giving you time to work on the first like 2, 3, and then you move on to the rest when the others end. That I do like. So that's a plus for like Reverse and Snowbreak. Or Honkai Impact, the event just pretty much stays there for a long time, so that's a plus as well. Blue Archive at 4, Arknights at 5. I don't remember Arknights being generous, but if you say so, then, because headhunting costs 6,000, they would have to be extremely generous. At least it's from what you played. I wouldn't put Arknights up there just based on how much you have to spend to headhunt. It's ridiculous. 6,000. 6 Neural Cloud. I honestly probably only played that for like a week, maybe less. Not as free to play as GFL 1, and I think even more monetization in GFL 2. 7 Counterside. If we're talking about, from what I remember, I think they can be pretty generous when it comes down to like the normal banner characters, but for like the special ones where it's like the special books, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember, to be honest. I feel like they have been generous with like the normal characters. Like, do I remember their names? Was name like Lumi, something like that. But I don't know. Uma was pretty pay to win in the beginning, but gotten better nowadays. Honestly, yes and no. Earlier for me, in the earlier days, yes, obviously pay to win. You honestly want to have a strong start and all that. Especially in the beginning where everything was pretty scarce, either characters or cards, so you pretty much pay to win was the way to go if you really wanted to do the best. But honestly, over time, all you really had to do from the beginning was play the events, get the event cards, free pulls and all that, to take advantage of everything was there. And I was able to basically scrape by and do well and get to where I am today, which it could be better, but you know, still pretty not bad. Still not bad. And as for number 9, Nikki, 3 battle passes at the same time and a SSR rate of like 1.5. I'm pretty sure if we've played games lower than 0.5, whether if it's a 5-star SSR, UR, whatever you want to call it, I'm pretty sure we've played games that has had lower than 1.5. So Nikki at 1.5 is actually not bad. I'm pretty sure there were games where they would make it like 1. Their highest rarity at 1. I believe I've seen a 0.5, I think. Forgot where. But yeah, 1.5 is like not it's pretty low, but it's not as low as some I've seen. But I still think it's crazy to think that you've consecutively pulled on these banners. I'm scared just by thinking about that. You can never trust luck in this world. Well, for me, it's like, if the banner's gonna be out and I want to pull for them, I should simply just pull for them. If I wait it out, then there's a chance that I might not ever get them. So I'd rather see whether or not I can get them. So I did go for all those banners, starting from Ramino, got Ramino. Heyo, got 2 Kawakami Princesses for the festival banner. Skip Tap Dance City, went into Satono Crown, did a few pulls because I did want her. Skip the Measure of Christmas banner. Got Cheval Grand. Did not got Cheval Grand. Tried to pull for Cheval Grand, didn't get Cheval Grand. Then Kita came out and basically spent what I can farm and say what I can farm for Kita, because there was no way I was gonna let that through. So yeah, I'd rather pull as much as I can. If they're gonna be back-to-back banners, I'd rather try and pull on the ones that I really want to get and see if I can get the pull or not, rather than just waiting for the future, see if I can get them in the future instead. Which I've been saying that for Katsuragi Ace, and I still haven't gotten her. So that's why I'd rather do my pulls. But in the case right now, Vivlos probably being my least favorite of the 3 sisters. Easy for me to skip, but I do want to pull her for the sake of having all 3 of them. Verxina, I'll probably have a harder time wanting to skip, but I'll most likely still skip until Duramente does appear. Honestly, I think after Duramente, it'll be easier for me to skip for skip banners as well, because I don't know what future banners are gonna be, so it'll be easier for me to plan to save. It'll be easier for me to be like, oh, when a new banner comes out, let me check out who it's gonna be. okay, it's her. Do I want to save the one to keep it? You know, type of deal. Whereas right now, I'm just literally saving for Duramente. Literally just saving for Duramente. So yeah. I think I've played enough gacha games where my luck has been kind of mediocre to bad to not really be too disappointed when it comes to bad pulls. But on the League of Heroes finished with Plat 3, and I say that's good enough. Same. CM Prep is going so-so. Same. I made Karen into like a debuff Uma. I'm training Hichi Akabono. I'm not so used to her. I'm not using mine. I forgot that I did pull her from a long time ago. You think short distance is very easy to train, but those medium long distance training already brainwash you. I miss long distance training. Yeah, for me, it's like for mile and medium distance, I could pretty much put them hand in hand. For short distance, I feel like there's a slight difference from short and mile distance for some reason. A long distance, obviously, is a whole different ball game because you have to worry about stamina unless you're running Great Escape. But yeah, still trying to run Great Escape on Suzuka. Everyone else would pretty much just be a normal one, so I don't think I would have to put too much on stamina. Going on to the second comment from Nova. Update, I couldn't resist, she's just so cute. And that camel, I want that camel so badly. Well, I did 110 pull using the saved up tickets and nothing. Second pull, first gate is rainbow, huh? And then holy, it's Vivlos Sama. So yeah, that's my night for you. Wait, where's the camel? I thought it was a package deal. Nah, that camel stayed in Dubai. Sorry. But congrats. Congrats on your Vivlos pull. I'm telling you, I feel like your luck has been better. Here and in reverse. Here and in reverse. Sure, I did get Kita, but like, I feel like your luck in Uma has been a little bit better than what I had to go through recently. With your pulls for the Measuro Christmas banner. You got it. You did get Satono Crown. And then now you got Vivlos. Because you did skip Cheval, Kita, and Nice Nature. So yeah. Your luck has been pretty good. For me, my luck has been pretty good for other games. That's all I can say. It's been pretty good for other games. Because earlier when I did say I pulled for Honkai Impact for the new Fuhua costume or whatever, not costume, or new Fuhua unit, it was, I only had enough for 110 pull. That's all I saved up in between events. Because it's not really, well, if I did play the story, I'd probably have more. I just, you know, didn't really play the story since I started the game. But I was so happy I was able to pull Fuhua. Because in previous banners for like, I don't know if you know them or not, I'm just going to say them. The last banner, it took me a lot of, not a lot, but a good amount of pulls. And then, yeah, it's been pretty good for me in Impact. I guess Hoyo in general. Because I was able to get Raiden Shogun and her weapon. Pretty much just waiting there, just playing. Star Rail, just waiting for the next patch. Oh, yeah, just waiting for the next patch. Recent update, they gave us the character for free, so for the whole Game Awards thing. So just chilling. Just gotta finish up the story events and all that for all of those games. But let's see. Moving on with the comments. Next one is from Eugen. I think Great Escape Guts is fine, but the problem starts if there is another same strategy, which leads to draining each other's stamina. So with that scenario, you'll rely on the second backup Ace Uma. Unless you intend to use Silent Suzuka as the anti-escape and a debuffer, which one of the strategies. Going with power is fine, but you will end up using one wise card just like with my highest Suzuka UF7. With 1532 speed, 1206 stamina, 1126 power, 865 guts, and 1231 stats. Using 2 speed, Ellen Keto. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't use like Marzensky or something like that. But oh no, it's probably because you have L for yourself and use, yeah. Rental was different. 1 stamina, LB Creek. 1 power, 2 LB vodka, and 1 wise rental bourbon may support it. It makes sense now why you had to use L. But you still managed to get over 1200 speed wise for having 1 wise card, which is pretty good. But having it US7 still pretty high. Power was almost there. Speed could have been a little bit higher. Not bad. It's not bad. I can try that out. I do sometimes forget to run Japan Cup when I don't schedule it, but I do have a reminder after the expedition. It's a turn after the moods go down and goes back to positive. You know what's funny is I get reminded of it after it goes to positive. When it goes to positive, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do it. For some odd reason, I don't remember it when the mood goes down. For some odd reason. I do hope that it is Verxina who gets released first before Vivlos, because she is an escape Uma based on the support skills. Well, as you probably know now, she is Vivlos was originally shown to release. So Vivlos is somehow between her Uma, but I'm fine with the costume. But I'm thinking it's a good sign that she got released because I may have had a bad pull from the support card. Since I have Wise Ramino, it's just tend to use this, and I just tend to use Escape, and the gold skill is pretty important to me. Unless another support card with unshakable gold skill appeared. I'm pretty sure we're talking about the Ramino. No, not the Ramino. The Mihono Bourbon Wise card, which I honestly wouldn't mind pulling for it either, with noticing that I do use Escapes pretty often. It would make sense for me to have that as well. Anyway, I will not pull right away. Probably wait for the next update after the Epoch Alive. I feel like Verxina will appear before the 3rd anniversary since Vivlos appeared from season 3. I think pretty much people from season 3 will be released before the anniversary. That's the impression I'm getting. When does this banner last? How long does this banner last? To the 30th. So pretty much it is setting up to... It's 11 more days, so pretty much setting up to be the Valentine's banner, as it probably should be. And then I don't know if we get a banner before the anniversary. Do we? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, yeah. There's a chance we get a in-between banner before the anniversary. Because last year we got Ines Fujin, Valentine's Ines Fujin and Measure Orion, which was released on the 30th, which is the same end date of Vivlos' banner. So we'll most likely get the Valentine's banner the same day or the day after. And that will probably last for about 2 weeks. And then we will get a filler banner, I would say, before the 24th, 23rd, around that time, before the anniversary. So yeah, we'll see what happens then. We do have like about a month. But it's still really fishy for me that Biko Pegasus may appear after the Valentine's story event and in line for short distance. That's funny how you mentioned that, is because the banner in between the anniversary and the Valentine's was for Shinko Wendy. I feel like you may have something there. Biko Pegasus hasn't been released in such a long time, even though she has been around since season 1, even though her card has been around since the beginning pretty much. She has not been released in the game, so I feel like as a filler banner, I do see her being the filler banner in between the anniversary and after the Valentine's Day banner, or the Valentine's banner. So that prediction is actually, I could actually see that coming. I looked at the aptitude for Verxina and Haru scenario in a mild medium escape leader A with short C aptitude, so I guess can be used on short distance if ever. Oh wow, interesting. Other than that, thank you for the comment, Eugen. Lastly, a nice quick 2 comments from Ren saying, I used all my gems for Vivi and I got tap dance first 10. Festival Haru, and then Vivi back to saving again. In total, I did 60 pulls. You know, the last time you said you were gonna save, I said I was gonna hold you accountable to that. But then Vivlos came out and you suddenly used all your gems. Being pretty much a month before, I'd say you're in a tougher situation than me at this moment. Although it depends. If you do end up spending money for the anniversary, then I say you're in a better position than I am. But I don't blame you. I mean, I did do, well, you did do polls along with me for those banners as well, so I don't know what to say. I honestly thought you were saving. But you know what? It is gonna be hard to save. Oh, look at me. I went through 5 banners without save. Well, I was saving, but not saving at the same time. But Keto was the last straw for me. There was no way I was gonna start using my gems again. Unless it's like a character that I really did want. I really did want Satono Crown and Cheval Grand, which was the reasoning why I did a few pulls to test it out. And then Kita, you know, had to get her. But congrats on your Vivlos. Congrats on your Vivlos. Your Festival Haru. I don't know if you use her. I haven't used mine. I think I have her. And then Tap Dance City. Congrats on getting her as well. Since I don't know if you pulled for her originally. I feel like you didn't. Maybe. But congrats on your pulls. In total, 60 pulls. A lot of pulls. That's 610 pulls. But other than that, I don't think there are any more comments. Let me see. Refresh. Oh, there is a comment from Tanoki. I'm more hyped for Tachyon event than the banners, to be honest. Fair enough. Fair enough. Is the reason being because you don't like Vivlos? I mean, that's pretty much it. That should be the reason. Vivlos is just my least favorite from the 3. It's just me. My personal opinion. Doesn't look like there are any more comments. Tanoki managed to squeeze in that comment before I entered the video. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. So if you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. If you guys want me to read your comments, if you guys don't know, yeah, pretty much try to read the comments in the next video from the previous video. So if you guys want me to read your comments, leave a comment down below. Although if it's inappropriate, I won't read it. So the heads up. Other than that, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys pulled for Vivlos, if you guys haven't, or like Tanoki saying that the banners don't excite you. Then to each their own. For me, it's kind of just like I would pull just to have her, but I'm not pulling because I still have someone to save for. Honestly, I should be saying that I'm also saving for Verxina, but no, Duramente takes the priority over Verxina. So I will skip Verxina if she, well, it seems like most likely be released before Duramente. Other than that, just leave it out in a comment. Your plans for the weekends. I forgot it was Friday. Forgot it was Friday. Plans for the weekend. Seems like it's gonna be raining over the weekend for me. Although I don't know how long the rain will last. It did say when I last checked, pretty much the whole weekend. So if it is gonna be the whole weekend, shoot, I'm just gonna be relaxing at home because I do love the rain. I do love the rain. I do love the cold. So I'll leave it at that. So with that being said, guys, thank you once again. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.